Hello there, Luna Soul Oracle. Welcome to my channel. This is the weekly collective message, and I hope you are doing well this week. This will be like a midweek check into the weekend. I know it's Wednesday, so I was hoping by today to deliver some messages for you to help you out from Wednesday to this Sunday. And again, I hope you are all doing well. And if you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads for weekly collective messages like this one, pick a cards, and Reiki content that I post on my channel. And yeah, thank you for joining me. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session, I do have a website that's lunasoulauracle.com. You can book with me there. I don't do any other appointments or bookings outside of my website. So thank you for joining me, and let's get on to your message. So this will be our tarot portion. We're going to do the Golden Wheel Tarot for the tarot messages of the week. Then we have here the postcards from Little Space. This will be our oracle messages, and then this will be our other messages for like any self-care or additional messages for our week. Sorry if you hear noises, background noises of airplanes and things. Unfortunately, I do tend to get a lot of airplanes come through when I do my videos, so just disregard. If anything, I'll try to see if I can edit out the clips of the planes, but if not, it's okay. I feel like hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with the audio. So we're gonna do our little shuffling and see what messages we have for the collective week for the second week of January. So I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you're hydrating, taking your vitamins, doing the necessary self-care that you need, and let's see what messages is for the collective this week. What should we look out for? Let's see. So we have here the 10 of Wheels, or the 10 of Pentacles. And let's see what's the next card. We have here the 5 of Swords. And again, these are general readings, so that's whatever hits your heart space, whatever messages resonates for you, and just leave the rest for other people. And the next third card is the Devil card. And then we have here the Page of Wheels. So these are going to be our tarot portion, and let's see what this means. So I feel like for this week, the 10 of Wheels, a lot of us are going to be focusing on what could bring us happiness in our environment. So we're going to have a little more hyper focus on what environment we're in, and if it's helping us, if it's helping us grow, if it's helping us succeed. So we're going to be a little more hyper aware of what's around us, who's around us, and what we're doing day to day to promote the best and highest good for any situation or any purposes. I feel like some of you may be focusing on what can I do to invite more prosperity in my home? What can I do in my day-to-day life? This could also be emotional. What can I do to bring more emotional happiness in my life? What can I change, let go, reevaluate, reassess? And I think this will be something that a lot of us are focusing on, because we're realizing that where we are in life, it really does matter how we feel day to day, and within our homes and within our spaces, and how we feel. And ultimately, I feel like the message behind this card is that a lot of you want to feel good at the end of the day, feel like you had a good day. And that's something a lot of you are striving for, whatever that is for you, because some of you could be having a difficult job situation and you just want it to be better. It could be a living situation for some of you. It could be financial. So whatever creates a happy space and environment this week, you're going to be focusing on a little more. You're going to be more aware of what are the kinks, what are the things in your day-to-day routine that needs to be fixed and adjusted and changed. Okay. Next card I see here is the 5 of Swords. So I feel like there is a lot on our minds, but I think because ultimately we do have our happiness is important, what we're doing day to day is important, how we're ending a day is important to us. And I feel like a lot of us are feeling some type of emotions or feelings. Maybe some of you feel like in your situation there's some things that you feel like were done to you, or maybe situations that you don't deserve. I'm hearing, I don't deserve this. This is not fair. So some of you may feel like there's certain circumstances in your life that it's not fair. And you're ultimately striving for this 10 of Pentacles, this happiness in a home. And you're hyper focused on what is not creating that, what is not helping. So I hear also just be mindful of your thoughts. Yes, there are certain circumstances we cannot really control, but we can control our reaction and how we approach it. So I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of a solution to this issue. Is just us trying to find a way out of it, or try to find a way to make things better for ourselves. Sometimes we cannot change. I don't know, this is a specific message for some of you. Some of you cannot change how people react, and some of you cannot change certain environments, especially if it's out of your control and it's outside of you. But this is where you can control how you interact and how are you in this situation. And that can make all the difference. So I feel like a lot of us need to just realize our role in the situation and what we can do to exclude ourselves out or make things better. Now, because certain things are out of our control, because that's what I'm feeling, it's not fair. Certain things you can't control, certain situations and people you just can't. They won't listen, or they won't see your side of the things. I feel like this may trigger some of you this week. The Devil card talks about old habits, old mentalities, toxic ways that may come through this week. So I feel like whatever is causing you to feel out of control, it's kind of hinting towards your triggers. Whatever, maybe some of you are automatically think that you're the problem, or think that there's no way out of it. Whatever it is that's triggering you to feel this Five of Swords even deeper this week, just be mindful. Sometimes certain things can trigger our past emotions and feelings and old thoughts, but we're not at a total loss. Again, there is a way for you to obtain this 10 of Wheels. There is a way for you to become happier. There is a way for you to grow and expand, but you have to see how you can change that around. Okay, you cannot change people. You cannot change certain situations. Things happen, but you can change how you react, and you can change how you approach it. And that may make a world of a difference for many of you. So I feel like if you do feel triggered this week by certain people or situations or lack of control, this is just a time for you to sit with those emotions, allow yourself, validate those feelings, but also at the same time see your role in it and what you can do to minimize it, to remove yourself from it, or to make it better. And sometimes for you, I'm hearing a specific message for one of you. Sometimes it just could be sitting, waiting, and planning to change things around. There are certain situations you cannot control, and unfortunately for some people, you cannot get yourself out of right away because you do have other responsibilities. I'm hearing some of your families, you have children, you have bills, you have loans, you have things to do, and you cannot necessarily eject yourself from the situation like that. It's not that easy, but I'm hearing you can plan. You can plan, you can budget, you can find a way. And with time and with the objective in mind to remove yourself or find a better situation, you can plan to leave. You can plan to change. You can do all these things. You just got to be a little more methodical and realize your reaction, your approach to this really does matter. And you can get yourself out of anything if you really try. No matter what people tell you, no matter what you feel deep down, your gut is telling you, we can get out of this. We just have to plan and be smart about it. And that's what I'm hearing. You can change things around. Just know the power you have. And the last card we have here is the Page of Wheels. So this tells me that even though you're having a difficulty, most of us having difficulty in how to approach and how to remove ourselves from our disappointments or fears or feeling loss of control, there is an opportunity for growth. There's always an opportunity, even if we don't feel it. We just gotta take ourselves out of it to see it. And I feel like there's an opportunity at the end of this week for a lot of you to take back your power, but also to create opportunities. I'm hearing some of you may be working so hard and working on yourselves that someone may recognize you. Someone may give you something to make you feel hope that there is a possibility. I feel like I'm hearing a specific message that for some of you, someone may tell you some bit of information that will make a world of a difference. Or someone will guide you and say something to you that will spark an idea. And it's going to have you have more motivation to step into this 10 of Wheels and utilize this information as an opportunity to grow and find your inner happiness. Whether this is advice from somebody or someone says something or a quote comes up, it sparks an inspired thought or emotion or feeling that's going to allow you to connect to this and say, you know what? I think this is possible. I just need to start hustling. I need to start doing things differently. I need to approach this differently so then I can finally get out of this situation or get out of these emotions and feelings and move on forward. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with these tarot cards. So let's see what oracle messages we have for this week. Let's see what oracle messages we have for the collective. First card is the veil is thin. A lot of you are getting messages from beyond. So this could be your guides, ancestors, angels, whatever you believe in. You're receiving more messages now. So pay attention to the gut feelings. Pay attention to the inner knowings. They're guiding you. I feel like for some of you, past loved ones, or even some past loved ones who decide to be your guide, who are guiding you, great grandmothers, great grandfathers, best friends, aunts and uncles. I feel like someone's guiding you. They know that you need a little help and they're guiding you. They're sending you messages. They're sending you numbers. They're sending you inspired thoughts. There are people around you helping you, whether that's physically or spiritually, but you have to acknowledge what's going on. So don't ignore the messages you have this week. I'm also hearing for some of you, your dreams are super powerful. They are telling you things that you need to approach and listen to, maybe some inner knowings that are coming out. Utilize your dreams to help you navigate your day-to-day life. It may reveal things about how you truly feel about some things, maybe even give you an idea or give you inspiration to step forward and find this opportunity that you may feel that's not within reach. So let's see what other messages are here. Oh, there's one here. You wished for this. So clearly there is, I feel like this, whatever you're experiencing for some of you that you may feel is out of your control, is kind of like a lesson in disguise, but also a blessing in disguise. It's meant to teach you a skill, I'm hearing. And this skill is going to be very useful for your future. So some of you need to start to realize that you have the power to change any situation, and knowing that, it allows you to give you that motivation to make changes that you didn't have the motivation to do before. So knowing that you can change and remove yourself from situations, it makes it easier for you to approach and for you to let go of anything you need that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good. So I feel like even though some of you feel like I didn't wish for this, I think you did. I think some of you wanted better. You wanted this 10 of wheels, and Spirit's giving you a situation or maybe a feeling, an emotion to have you realize maybe this is not what you wanted, and you obviously wanted more, and they're giving you an opportunity to discover that. So some of you, this is divine for you. Certain situations are divine. It's meant to teach you something. It's meant to teach you how to grow and expand and change your mind, maybe even open up your mind to new possibilities and see the power that you have over your situation. Okay, so that is the oracle messages, and I have another oracle deck. Let's just see what extra messages that we need to hear this week. And I forgot the name of this deck, but it's a beautiful deck. Let's see what other last messages for this weekly collective message you need to hear. It says here, duality. Duality, self-awareness, observe, release. So I feel like this card is talking about a lot of the things this week. There needs to be a level of awareness in order to release, and Spirit wants you to sit with your emotions. And also things have a duality. There's good and bad. There's yin yang. So things have to have a balance. And in order for you to step into that balance, you have to acknowledge what you need to let go of and then what you need to embrace. So this is a good time this week just to sit with your emotions if you're feeling triggered, or sitting with the situation and trying to see a new level of awareness or a new perception that needs to be invited in order for you to change your situation around. Okay, so a lot of observation. It says here observe. So observe yourself, observe the situation before making any rash decisions, and you may see some type of opportunity for you to grow, expand, and maybe even move to another situation that's even better. So just sit with things. Don't make any long-term permanent decisions unless you're really sure. So just allow yourself to feel and to observe and heal. And let's see what's the last message. Let's see. Curiosity. Experience, play, uncover, and ask. I feel like for some of you, if you're looking for a specific solution to an issue, you gotta have to explore a little more, be open to other resources, other bouts of information, ask people, ask the universe. This is where inquiry really does matter, and so does research. So before you make any, and this is probably why I'm getting the message, don't make any permanent decisions without knowing. This means research and inquiry. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to explore and see what other resources are out there, or what other ways are out there. I feel like there is a better way to get through what you're going through, and less of a painful experience and more of an experience with grace, compassion, and love. Just an easier way to handle things. So explore this week. Maybe find different ways to relax your body, your mind, find different resources, read, research, and see what's out there, because I feel like there's a better way of approaching things rather than just feeling triggered and feeling out of control. So yeah, these are the messages for this week. I hope these messages resonate with you. Please comment down below, let me know if it does. And again, I will see you in the next weekly collective message. Thank you for watching, and bye.